Okay, now we're going to get into the second set. The second set is really, it's very much like the first set, except that we're going to increase the intensity of the movement pattern. Now, if I should have told you this before, I'll tell you now, if you're doing any of these and you're feeling pain, you got to stop. And if you're my clients or my patients, you got to give me a call and let me know what the problem is. But anyway, if you're in pain doing these, don't do them. All right? All right, so anyway, the second set is going to get a little bit more intense. All right? But again, this isn't conditioning that we're doing. This is movement pattern training, is what I call it. So the first exercise that was in the previous set was bridging, right? So now we're going to do another bridging exercise, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult, okay? Before, we had our knees bent and our feet were flat on the floor. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a supine bridge. That means we're going to lay flat on our back and we're going to bridge between our shoulder blades and the heels of our feet. You'll see it's a little bit more intense, okay? From the front, it just looks like this, right there. My hips are up a couple of inches off the floor. That's as far as they're going to get. But the only thing that's touching the floor are my scapula, that's my shoulder blades, and the heels of my feet. So that's the bridge, and you squeeze your butt. You can't do it without squeezing your butt. Now as you come down, though, we're going to still rock our pelvis. So we come down, and you just rock up like this with your shoulders. That rotates your pelvis forward. So then you get back to that neutral position, push your hips up, down, rock, push them up, rock. All right, supine plank. All right, I'll show you from the side what it looks like. Okay, you're up, down, supine plank, down, get a little anterior rotation, supine plank, down, get a little anterior rotation. All right? That's what the exercise looks like. But because it's a hard, what they call a hard extension exercise, we want to do a clearing technique in between. All right? So here's the hard extension exercise. So then what we're going to do is we're going to clear just by pulling our knees up toward our chest. Rock a little bit, and we clear. All right, supine plank. Give it a try.